But it's still very difficult because Blink, Earthshaker, they have all the different forms of counter initiation, and VP is very spread out.
Yep.
Lil is all the way in the top side. Solo is spread out too.
At least that disruption was then used. So the courier gets sniped with the back lines. This happens just before the fight begins. So Lil waiting in the tree lines. He gets the fissure and the Echo Slam control on the back. While Midge is in a hell of a lot of trouble after he took a big run to the Omni Slash damage. But a lot of the abilities committed by Virtus.pro. Maybe now Elements can get their opening forward. Maybe there is something, but Earthshaker, Midge is going to come off cooldown. OD drops the hammer, doesn't find the kill. The Glimpse pulling no one back in again. Cole does have that double kill. They turn their attention towards where now? Ramses appears to be the primary target, and he'll start off this TP. With the repel, they have nothing to stop that, so they move on to a different target. It's Pasha around the tree lines, the back from Mitch, able to reach him in, and a triple kill for Cole. Elements finally getting themselves something really worth talking about.
Caught VP completely off guard. Excellent Echo Slam from Lil, but not being able to focus down the Earth Spirit, who just kept causing like problems in the back, and then Goji getting a really nice glimpse off on no one with the Static Storm on top.
Solo's using first the catch at a scout.
Oh my god,
wow.
Cole's dying.
Yeah, Ramses was having his quick run in too. He has to self-imprison, but Ramses then just starts up the spin. A quick jump up, however. He had the Blink Dagger available, and it's up to Swiftling. Maybe he can get that kill over on Solo. The bugs are on him. Mitch back and back in again, actually pulling in Lil with him. Still has the blink available, but no vision, no stun up, and that's why Cole jumps further to the north. They're actually trapping Virtus.pro around the pit. This is the fight for Elements, but can they keep it up with a kick forward? Yes, they can. LeBron can do it, and now the supports will fall too. There's already a triple kill for Cole. It's about to be more an ultra kill for Cole, the OD, fighting through that with 48 stolen intelligence, and now Roshan, what Virtus.pro tried to stop happening. F9 Sentry positioning, they're going to lose one of these right now. They're plenty down more, and they see the dire one. So here comes the Swamp. Connected over on Ramses was Roshan, rolling boulder. The kick is perfect with the Dark Steel wall, but Echo Slam from Lil, and the fissure hit! Oh my lord, Elements pop it really hard. Roshan is still played by the Radiant side, and no one sits inside the pit in relative safety, picking off these illusions, turning attention over towards the OD. A defensive imprisonment will save him for a little bit longer. Boggy, he can't run away in time. Elements will be wiped, and Virtus.pro, not only do they claim Roshan, they hold the Aegis. The tier 3 tower is already down.
They get the scan off.
They have to look. They have to look for the tree line. They have to look for the tree line right now. Elements to try and find Lil. Mitch, the kick is nice. They catch out the Juggernaut, but then the pushback from the sniper. He gets the range, and Lil holds the OD in position. That's the bigger one. Cole's going to get almost no damage off in this fight. Lil keeps the control, keeps continuously going over on the Disruptor. Assassination's not enough to get one. Quick time lapse out, buyback to the law. But now, right, I think VP is farming illusions more than they're farming heroes. I'll now correct that as they've gone inside the base.
Swift ending gets grabbed down in Sakuchi as well, and he just gets blown up.
Very, very difficult to defend this, but it's all or nothing. That's why they commit the buyback. Mitch with another back. The OD ulti is good enough. Four-man kick, but Lil's fissure, it may have created enough space for Guardian Angel as well as the Purification to come up. So Lil will do even more work for his team. Aegis Immortal triggered over on the sniper. His Hurricane Pike's available so he can push himself down. Right now he's just standing his ground against Mitch. No one just wants to be a beast. He'll push back Goggy, but he'll finally fall. Cole with that 40 stolen intelligence, they do repel them, but the cost.
And that is a lot of gold going the way of OG.
Yeah,
I don't really think they can contest this rush unless they get a really good Winter Wyvern ultimate, but how's he just walk in there?
The crush is off, S4 looks for the call, won't happen. The curse is only on a solo S4. This won't achieve anything, and Notel was initiated on by Burning, but now it's Burning on the wrong side. The track Spitter Bonds will connect him to the Winter Wyvern. Support is there in the form of the Slana, not to mention you've got a small little Weaver running around the back lines. If they can keep the stuns on him, then maybe they got a chance with a Gus. The Suns is there, Pudge will go down to Burning, but you've lost your Weaver. Back over the fight next to the Shrine, too early on the dunk. You just trying to kill off Burning S4. He just didn't have enough damage. Burning didn't toggle at the right time for him. And now is Notel realizing with open wounds, Lifestealer, he's going to run right over them. DK has to armor toggle his way to freedom too. So we're in two different fights. The Cold Embrace allowing Lifestealer to survive just that little bit longer. Your Fatal burns them up, bumps them up, and this will be a sacrifice in from Fly. And IG, they successfully contest the death of Roshan.
Kind of where they had control of earlier. That's where their earlier ward was, but mostly it's because the Winter Wyvern doesn't have any items. He wasn't able to save him from getting Blink Stun into Hook, into Dismember, which is how he died. B.Axx turns around and eats Burning. He's out there. He holds him. by
Burning.
himself.
Okay, look at all the life coming back in. But S4, he'll get the call off. This allows Notel more time to attack, but not when Wyvern gives the cold embrace. They have to go for another gust. Don't let him back inside that rage. Long cooldown for 2 more seconds with the hook down. They have enough damage. They'll burn the Aegis the Immortal. Weaver's now here to help out, but the Dragon Knight's rotating into the mid. They put down the Sentry Ward, so they see the Weaver. So Blink, Cole, and OG change the target. They don't get the cull. Oops! That's not the hero we meant to hook, but it won't matter if Notel can keep the control on him with a 4-star from the Slaughter. Space being created by Burning, but he's being stunned up, and now with the extra help maybe from the Slaughter, but no S4. Another fantastic call. The Llama's just watching the action. Prime hold position. OP will be able to get 2 of the kills, but B.Axx will finally put him down. OG with 3 heroes up, all on low life. The Slaughter would love a crack at this. He's got the 4-star and Blink Dagger available, so Blink, amplification up, but he's got no other friends, or does he? The curse is out. Anna will turn around and actually end B.Axx free, and we go once again looking for the crush. Blink.
Notel is in the trees, and there is no smoke and no Drow Ranger, so XSS will actually TP to the shrine. They're looking for a kill on a way far out.
Yeah, Anna is trying to be this bait. He got Val Discord up, and they jump to the back lines, pushing forward. They have enough. They've already brought down Fly, and now S4 in the cover. The BKB can maybe help out his teammate Anna, who's inside the river, but split in multiple parts. Amber called up again. The Culling Blade a little bit off timing, but it won't matter. The Ember Spirit is down. If you want to buy it back to try and tilt this fight around, DK, Cold Embrace, actually cursed up for the moment. The Crush will be there. Lifesteal is in, trying to kill off Anna, but again S4 trying to create more space. Calling up, blade mailing up. Anna is having to toggle his way through this, so finally they get the crush off at Invictus Gaming. Can they turn this up? S4, he's locked in. He willingly called into that fight. B.Axx can at least keep the Slaughter in bay, but Burning moves over towards Notel. Instant first patch, so Ghost will protect him. He's got the Hurricane Pike as well for a little bit of movement speed. But will he get away? Down, gust away? No, it's not enough. Burning will do the work. No need for M, but this Life Stealer is already too big.
Normally, the way you counter that is just by tornadoing as soon as they go on you. So I'm a little surprised that he didn't go for the Crosswicks, because it's a far more common build.
B.Axx, he's going in for it! He's looking for the kill on the Invoker, and he's got it! The perfect kick, the perfect control.
Wow.
And there's nothing Ogre could have done about it. It looked like it did. It didn't look like it was on target, because it definitely hit before he Sleight of Fist. Now, Cold Snap over on Notel. They need to get first the stun and the ignite. Keep that Cold Snap rolling and burning. Not enough mana to actually trigger an open wound, so Notel looking to try and turn on this fight. With the Shallow Grave, we have a little bit longer to fight. A Shadow Wave is also available, burning. Backing out, remember he still has that toggle with the Tornado. Notel actually toggling even harder with a hook shot forward from S4. They catch out the Invoker, and B.Axx plus the Ember on the back lines. It's so much damage! IG will lose 4 heroes. Burning just actually ran away to shrine it up.
It is too late. He might approach from the backside, it looks like, and they don't have a Sentry Ward over there.
Nope, they do have one on the Ogre for now. Oh, the Storm Bolt with the damage. It's a mix of physical as well as magical. And a pure spectacle of death. And IG, the main course for OG is OP locked inside the cogs, kicked down. And that Veil did so much work where they jumped in with both the Clockwork as well as the Ember.
6-slotted, no room for even the Aegis or the Cheese right now, so things could get a little bit hairy for OG if they don't make things happen with this Aegis.
That crush just off target. S4's going to lock him inside with the Cogs. Implications already up. 5 Steel will pop out. The Ice Blast just trying to create a little bit of space to get out, but S4 hook shots back in again, looking for a target. Maybe with the kick and the control, they find it over on the Slaughter. They have it, and even the extra slow is onto Ogre Magi. Lotus Orb will try and protect him. The push up, maybe this is the bigger kill, however. Burning, silence up. Notel needs just one hit. Blink comes off cooldown, and there it is. One hit to the crit. Q pushed back up by B.Axx. Now he's stuck up on the cliff top, and the rest of support is there. Q will slowly fall. They just watch him die. Bit by bit, he'll tick down, push down, but the Gematrucite regathered. So no follow-up from IG.
IG don't have good vision in that area, though. They only have vision on the north side, but they're not even close to over there.
Blink, clap, split. Onto the Slaughter as well as onto the Weaver. They all try and get the distance, but they send the OG up. It's the Storm Ruling that's done it. The Slaughter's on the run back out of here with all the Terrorblade illusions and metamorphosis. They got so much damage. OG will be protected by his BKB. Drops the hammer, so the Pudge will drop. But really, does he have enough of his teammates left? They've done all their damage possible. Fly will finally die as well, but the buyback had to come in from Slaughter so he can blink crush back in again. But it's Bobo and Burning, they're the hard ones doing the work. While no tail's alive, but he can switch life like that. Even Ogre Magi can't fight. Edfall back in for the clap. Burning on the run. They need more detection. There's a sentry ward around the pit, but they find Burning up on the cliffside. A quick Drunken Haze.
It's actually just incredible for sieging. I think Urn is probably one of those items that if you don't have a regular sustain hero on your lineup, you should have 100% of the time. Swift Ending does put a grab on the OP. They are going to get with the
one back. He won't come out. Coming out from Elements here, though. We'll get this takedown of OP, and they're going to be looking to go for more here. But the counter fight does begin to come out here from IG. A jump in burrow, a connection from the Boca, and they will be able to clear out two themselves. Weak and wounded Elements trying to make it back inside the home base here. Burning still happy to hold on, toggling his way forward, looking to get the life steal back on, and they'll get pulled down. In a favorable 3-for-2 trade.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I, we got history. Yeah. Wherever love flows, there is also tragedy. When we're in too deep. And you and I, we got history. Yeah.